Hi, I'm John O'Neill,
And I'm Jesus Cruz.
and today we're going to be teaching you about the basics of plotting using the MATLAB program.
Here we have multiple examples of the kinds of plots that are possible with this program. You can see that there are different options for increasingly complex plots. Plots are used to visually represent data.
Through the usage of three basic commands, one can create the different plots seen before. With simple commands added to those plot, surf, and contour commands, all of the graphs can be modified as needed.
The plot command creates one-dimensional arrays or line graphs.
The surf and contour command create two-dimensional plots. It is used to make plots such as elevation maps.
3D arrays are the most complicated of the plots. 3D plots are variables and color to display the necessary data.
Now let's take a look at the MATLAB program.
The first graph we are going to look at is a simple line graph. Using things we learned earlier in the year, like matrix definition and manipulation, we have the data we are planning to use for the graphs.
We have the two variables we are planning to plot, x1 and y2.
Using the plot command, we can enter the matrices associated with the variables into the graph.
Here's the basic plot. Without anything other than the two variables, this is the default plot.
By adding to the code, we can further manipulate how the plot will work. First, let's make it a dotted line plot with circles at each point.
By writing in the two dashes and the lowercase o, we will make the program display the dotted line and the circle at each point.
This plot is logical, but is still missing some key aspects. With the label and the title commands, we can make it clear what it is being plotted.
Finally, we can manipulate the increments that are marked on each axis and what is displayed at each increment by using the tick command. Here you can see we have the desired increments, labels, and overall look of the plot.
The next graph we can look at, instead of using the plot command, uses the log command to create a logarithmic plot. It is one of many secondary plotting functions that MATLAB recognizes.
By using similar commands, this plot too can be changed to show what is desired. In this case, we see three different lines on the logarithmic scale with a legend at the top that shows what each of the lines are.
There are many different commands that MATLAB can use to create the specific graphs. This one, not written by us, is an example of the complex multi-dimensional plots that are possible through MATLAB.
So there are the basics of plotting in MATLAB. With the basic commands and deviations on those commands, it is possible to create the specific plots that are desired.
Thank you for watching, and we hope that this tutorial was helpful.